Okay, so again, on a couple of occasions I got, as I said, got to be where Guru was, in the location of where he was visiting whichever country. And so I'll give you two little stories. One is when Guru went to Hungary. And I had gone, basically, again, I was going to do one of my Balkan trips, but at the start of it was that I flew from New York into Budapest a day or so before Guru was going to arrive, because Guru was actually going, I think, to Czech and Slovakia beforehand and then coming to Hungary, where all three of them are going to become Peace Blossom nations. And so I was there a little bit earlier, and then we had beautiful concert. I got to actually I didn't have to do my duties as a guard sort of thing, and I got to really enjoy some of the concert, and also with some of the disciples. And I remember before the concert, Guru had a meeting because they were officially going to be recognized as a Peace Blossom nation. And I remember Guru gave us, there was sort of a reception, and then Guru gave a speech, and in the speech he talked about Hungary. And I thought it was very sweet that Guru said, I remember in the speech that Guru said, I spell Hungary Hungry, because Hungary is hungry for peace. And I thought, wow, it's like Guru really touches the heart of a nation, when you see the sweetness in Guru, And so anyway, then he gave the concert, and then as I said, it happened that I was going to be then traveling to, I think, Subotica first, and then into Belgrade and so on, with the disciples that were going back, the Yugoslavian disciples that were going back. But then Guru was flying out the next day, so I went to see Guru off. And it was really kind of interesting because, again, in the sense I got into my kind of God mode, and I was always observant of what was going on, that Guru wouldn't have a problem anywhere, and that. And there was sort of a little delay, and then there was, I think Guru was like giving prasad, and then again, like many European disciples who were there, and at one point I think Guru wanted to write something, and it was really funny. Again, maybe intuitively or wherever, where I was standing, I had noticed that like on one table or something, there was like a notepad or a pen. I can't remember exactly what it was now. And then when the moment Guru asked for this kind of thing, I immediately was there. So again, it was sort of this thing, I think it was like Guru kind of like put inside of you this sort of intuitive thing that, he was going to need something, and you happened, somehow, because you're receptive enough, you somehow happen to be in the right place. But then, it happened to me on another occasion as well, but when Guru was actually approaching where he had to go through the departures, I happened to be walking along near Guru, and Guru would enter into some sort of simple conversation with me, and then he would say, because I would stop, he gets to the point where he say, no, only passengers it can go past this point. So I would stop, and Guru would look at me and he'd go, "You are not coming?" Because he was expecting me to come back with him to New York, with the rest of the disciples, that were the American disciples. And I would just, and of course I would smile and say, "No, Guru, I will go to Yugoslavia and give some talks and meet with the disciples and in the centers and everything." And he would always say, very good, and give me one last smile, and then he was gone. And a similar thing had happened to me when I was in Rome, but that's a whole nother story.